Hello everyone, welcome to managerial accounting class. I'm Yihua Lin. Today I want to introduce what is managerial accounting. And this is for GMBA program in Southern Taiwan University of Science and Technology. The textbook is managerial accounting from these three authors. That is edition in 2015. The publisher is John Whaley. So if you want to learn more, you can buy this book. Okay, I want to introduce myself. My name is Yihua Lin. I'm the assistant professor of Southern Taiwan University of Science and Technology. I got my accounting PhD from Cheng Kung University. My recent research interest is about environmental accounting and corporate social responsibility. So if you are interested in this area, you can also discuss with me. Okay, I want to talk about what is the managerial goals, objectives. The first, if you want to become familiar with what accounting information is typically used within the firm, such as strategy implications, limitations, because for accounting information, sometimes it also have some limitations that is not well used for strategy. And the second, if you want to develop an understanding of how accounting information is used by managers in the decision-making process. And the third objective is to consider how accounting information can be used to motivate members of the firm or as a mechanism to control their behavior. That is, for the from the accounting information, if the company they want to motivate members, it is very important to know for each member how's their productivity, how's their performance. I think all of this you can collect from accounting information. So in this course, you can know how to collect this kind of accounting information to help the company to motivate members for strategy implications. So who should take this class? Are you going to be a manager? Are you going to be a consultant? Or are you going to be an entrepreneur? All of this, I think you should take this class to know more about managerial accounting, and then it can help you to make better decisions. So from this topic is to compare managerial and financial accounting. If you ever learned accounting before, I think most people have learned financial accounting. However, this course is about managerial accounting. They are different. Have some features are different between financial accounting and managerial accounting. The first different one is the users. For financial accounting, there are some statements, some financial statements such as income statement, such as balance sheet or cash flow statement. And these reports are for external users, such as stockholders, creditors, and regulators. However, in managerial accounting, these reports are provided primarily for internal users, such as officers and managers. So they are different. One for external users, one for internal users. And the second difference between them is the types and frequency of reports. For financial accounting, these financial statements they must apply to GAAP or IFRS. In Taiwan, we use IFRS for internal accounting principles. So, for these listed companies, they have to disclose these financial statements quarterly and annually. However, in managerial accounting, since like this is for internal users, it is internal reports, so it will be disclosure as frequently as needed. For different purposes, they can be different types and different frequency. And the next one is about the purpose of reports. For financial accounting, it is for general purpose. That is such as for external users, for stockholders, they want to know the performance of the company. Or for creditors, they also want to know what's the financial condition in these companies. Or another purpose for tax purpose for regulators, right? So that is financial accounting. It will be have some other general purposes. However, in managerial accounting, its special purpose for specific decisions, such as you want to make pricing decision, you want to make investment decision. This is for special purpose for internal users, officers, and managers or CEO. And the next one is the content of reports. For financial accounting, it pertains to business as a whole. The statement will show the whole company's performance, and it is highly aggregated and limited to double entry accounting and cost data. It applies to GAAP. However, for managerial accounting, it pertains to subunits of the business, such as the department, different product line, or different branches, and the information is very detailed. It extends beyond double entry accounting to any relevant data. It will show you some non-financial data that is relevant to decisions. And the final difference is vacant process. For financial accounting, since that it is provide a financial statement for external users, so they must have the uniform forms and it must audited by CPA. However, for managerial accounting, its report is for internal users, so there is no need for independent audits. And the next, I want to talk about what's the functions for managerial accounting. Here, the managerial accounting can provide three functions: planning, directing, and controlling. The planning, such as maximize short-term profit and market share, or you want all the company commit to environmental protection and social programs, or they have the plan to add value to the business. All of these plans, they all need managerial accounting to support this plan. And the next, when you have the plan, of course, you have to have some activities, some actions, so that is directed. So, such as coordinate diverse activities and human resources, implement plan objectives, or it can provide incentive to motivate employees, hire and train employees. And it can also produce a smooth running operations. All of this that is related to the operating process or daily operating activities. So from this, you also need the managerial accounting. And the next one, when you have the plan, when you have the activities, of course, you have the results, the outcome. So let's come to controlling, right? And you have to know whether the outcome, the performance is meet to the target, the goals, right? So the control is to keep activities on track, to determine whether goals are met, to decide the changes needed to get back on track, and you may also use an informal or formal system of evaluations. And this slide is about the organizational structure. Of course, for different company, based on their different size, different industry, they can have different organization structure. But this one is common use. You will have the stockholders, and then the CEO will supervise by board of directors. Some important strategies, important decision will not it cannot be made by CEO. They can also have to have a meeting from the board of directors. And under the CEO, there are some different functions in company, such as the general, counsel, secretary, also have the marketing, financial officers, vice president operations, and human resources. And under the finance officers, they also divided into two duties. One for treasurer, the other one is controller, because based on a better internal control, the company should have these duties separate. Okay, uh, I want to know whether you have understand this, what is managerial accounting or not. So now we have a few very simple, easy question. You can check whether you understand managerial accounting or not. So the first, managerial accountants have a single role within an organization, collecting and reporting calls to managers. True or false? The answer is false. Do you correct? Are you correct? Got the correct answer? Why it is not true? Because managerial accountants not only have a single role just for creating and reporting codes. No, it also can have the role analyze to analyze the information and for strategy for decision making. Okay, the second, financial accounting reports are general purpose and intended for external users. I think it's true, right? And it is easy. And the third one, managerial accounting reports are special purpose and issue as frequently as needed. I think you can know the answer is true, right? Okay, the next one. Managers' activities and responsibilities can be classified into three bold functions: cost accounting, budgeting, and internal control. Totally false, right? Because the functions should be planning, directing, and controlling. Finally, managerial accounting reports must now comply with GAAP. False. It should be financial accounting, not managerial accounting. Okay, thanks for your listening to this class. Welcome to learn managerial accounting together. And let's see you in next topics. Goodbye.